See the wonder, such a great place, my mother's place, Manish's place, Ram's place. Wow, thank you. Can we do it? Please do it. Wow, thank you. Wonderness and gratitude. These are the two basic qualities of a Zen master. Can you just be, can you see the world with awareness? Awareness. Can you see the world with awareness? With the Adbhuta Rasa. You know Navarasas? Have you seen in Navarasas? Navarasas means, all Veera Rasa, Shringara Rasa, Hasya Rasa, and Adbhuta Rasa. The problem with us is that is one rasa which is missing. Every day sun rises. So what? He doesn't have any business. He'll go every day, sun rises. So what? Beautiful Niagara Falls. There's a phone. No, Prophet is tipping. He is cursing there. Niagara Falls is gone. Wow. Thank you. I think that my talk is over. I practice it. See, we all have come a long way, and if we don't develop that wow factor in life, traffic jam, wow, thank you. I can listen to Rohit, RJ Rohit, making others bakras. So what else you can do? Metro, you can't. Just a simple traffic jam, fact can take a toll. Such a beautiful story we make. Metro is corrupt. Police are corrupt. Politicians are corrupt. Story. Wow, thank you. Listen to folk. Talk to your wife or husband. Because that's the best time. You can't move. You fight on phone. Whatever you wanted to have argument, don't go and argue there. You have argument here only. So when you enter home, wow, oh, so cool. Usually I do it. Whenever I have a difference, I don't talk in the front. I go out, then I give a call to that person. Now, we are not seeing each other. No, at least my emotions he cannot see. So he'll do it. So let us bring back the wow and thank you factor. And every day will be different. That's why. And you know the story of an empty cup. I have not emptied, I'll empty. It's a beautiful story of a very, very knowledgeable professor goes to a Zen master, and he wants to show off his knowledge. In a group of 40 people like this, I want to show off Zen master sitting. And the quality of a Zen master is the moment somebody comes, they scan. They are like scanners. They look ordinary like me. Very, very different, crazy guys. They look in different forms. Okay, and usually people underestimate Zen masters. And this fellow is a very humble, simple fellow sitting master. That fellow is with suit and all. He came. And he wanted, what is Zen? He asked. He said, wait. He made him wait. He spoke to everybody. He went and spoke to everybody. This fellow is furious. My God, he is asking me to wait. I am such a big professor. How can you make me wait? Then everybody goes. He wanted to have a tea. So he started pouring a tea. He will give another cup. Start pouring. It became full. Started overflowing. Okay? Just imagine. Become little dry brain now. Master, it's overflowing. Stop it. You are wasting. It's overflowing. Say just one word, Master. Like this cup which is full, overflowing. Your mind is full of knowledge and ego. Please empty this, empty your cup and talk to your own self. He just walks out. Okay. So Zen is not about written text. No, I have written a book, that is a different story. But it's a very abstract. I am sure Vani will agree with me. Zen is, he cannot talk. When I saw Vani, I got complex. My master is sitting in front of me, I am talking. Our parents are great masters. Once I went to meditation study circles to speak on Zen only. I am talking about when Krishnamurti Swami was alive in 2003. I gave his talk. At that time we had overhead projectors and all. I said, I'm not happy, sir. I said, that should be the spirit. Should we never be happy? You should always have the dissatisfaction. So masters are like that. Okay. So masters, he gave one line message that empty your cup. Only an empty cup can be filled, not a full cup. So simple. Okay. And only an empty mind can receive a new knowledge. Only an open mind can see the wonder of life. Here the empty cup represents empty mind. Very difficult. Talking is very easy. The problem is there are two the greatest enemies of spiritual living is one is ego, another is laziness. Okay. Ego is edging God out. Okay. You all know about it. Edging the God within out. You want to say, I have Duryodhana, okay, Dushyasana, Shakuni, Karna, all are here. You think only they are villains? The greater villains are here. Ankar, Moha, Kama, Matsara, all Rishad Vargas we have. And that makes our life more and more complex. Have you seen people who are egoistic? They are loners. They go back to sleep as loners. They don't have trust. They always complain. They think that they are only perfect guys. Osho says beautifully, perfection is a lunatic's legacy. Okay. Why do you want perfect? Life is perfectly imperfect, I say. Why you are worried about perfect? So my master said, I want to write a perfect book, sir. No, write this book now, 2012. You write another book next. Empty cup 2. So it's about, documenting your knowledge at that point of time. The same happened with Karna. Say, mistake happens, fine. I'm an engineer, my wife is an architect. Some people in some places they may do mistakes, masons and other things. I say that is the design. They are not machine, they are not computers. Okay, it's not about computer or mechanical engineering. This is civil engineering, architecture. That is the way. That's all. That's the way. Every beauty in perfection, there is a beauty in imperfection. Okay, so the ego, please address it. If you don't address it, it will eat you up, because that is the container, the poison. First thing is container. Whatever amount of meditation you do, go to any spiritual melas, Kumbh Mela, that mela, this mela, that school, any school, valley, pyramid, art of living. Because Bangalore, I was talking to Patriji, Bangalore is like a spiritual supermarket, malls. I think one should open a spiritual mall now. Everything is available there. You want healing? Go here. You want this? Go here. You want... But everything seems to be coming, like that. But fine, do it. But unless you are not addressing the ego and just go on acquiring knowledge, there is no point. So let us know about it. There is a beautiful... People ask me what is Zen. Zen is actually nothing. It's just opposite of science. Whatever science says, they are all actually enemies. They sit like Pandava and Kauravas, opposite to each other. Okay. logical guys. Science, 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 1, 2. Zen masters will say, take that plus, throw it to dustbin, it becomes 11. 11, correct? Correct? It's 11. 1 plus 1. Why you want that plus? Life is not 1 plus 1. Life is about 1 plus 1 is 11. More, more, more. Stephen Covey talks beautifully in his book 7 Habits. I had done a workshop a long time back, 10 years back, in the school. So, beautifully, it's about synergy. Why you want logic? Is there any logic for everything? We take a calculator for everything. Have you ever seen a child sleeping night? No time. Everything logic. You see the amount of logic we have, very dangerous, analytical. Let us allow the magic. Once you stop the logic, you put a stop. Of course, logic is there. I am talking to you, there is a logic. But there is a logical beginning, there is a logical end. But in between the magic should be there. But every minute you are talking about logic, nothing will move. Okay? So you have to just be open, simple. Whatever happens, let us see. Let us explore. Like a Columbus. Okay? Become a Columbus in the consciousness, in search. What will happen? No, I want so much of profit. It has not happened. But have you got your logical? In my whole life, I have never asked for work. Do you know that? It has come just like that. Just like that. Whenever I wanted money, it has come. Believe it, it has come. But we have logic. The world is full of bad guys, robbers. Let us remove that logical mind. Where logic is needed, yes. If somebody gives a bill of 50,000 rupees for your key, the electric bill instead of 500 rupees, don't go and pay, okay, please. Go and fight. It's your right to pay, right to fight, okay. So, it's about arithmetic, calculator, then it's about an art. It's about analysis, cutting, making, what is this? This is A plus B plus analysis. Every relationship has become like this, analysis. If I get connected to this fellow, what will be done? If I have a, what will happen? What is the next? Analysis. Even relationships are analyzed. If you're close to Chief Minister PA, what will be the benefit? Okay. Analysis. If so and so is close to somebody, I should be closer to him. But in fact, so much of simple people have come in life and helped me. I have seen. People who have high expected, mostly they have not helped. Okay. Humble people, simple people, they have come in different forms and helped me at least. So that's why I don't have any expectation in the relationship. Because the relationship will be strained if you have. The moment you put expectation, finish analysis. If I have this, you give me this. I have given you 10, give me 20. There's an example of a child, very Ram and Ravi gives that bowl of chocolates to everybody to pick up. That boy, he said, you only give uncle. There's an example. He said, why you didn't take? And he said, no, my hand is very small. I can only do 3. But his hand is full, no? He'll pick up 10 and give me. His mother asked, why you should have picked up. No, ma, I don't know. Simple. God is waiting to give. Take it. Grab. No, immediately. All are going, some sale is going on. Oh. How the mass mentality. So, I never bought any new pant and shirt for any festival. I always buy in other times. Very costliest time. I don't know. I never thought that I should buy. Okay. So it is all, like that. Remember the boy who gave. God is like that. He will give more than what you require. So we are very fast in picking up analytical mind. Okay. Go-getters. I was a go-getter. I was go-getter to the extent I cannot sleep without getting it. Okay, I was trained like that. Okay, we were trained to get things. We are trained to get results. And last 8, 7, 8, 9 years, and slowly have changed. Let go. Whatever happens, let it go. Accept it. Have a plan. This is the way of Zen. Okay. Efficiency, science. Kitana? What's your what is that? What is that? Your IQ, EQ. Now the spiritual quotient. So many quotients. Your measurements. All that. That is about efficiency measurement. We are all human beings. Human beings with emotions. Let us understand. Become a human being. You always is about appreciation. If your son about 99%, otherwise, no, fail, okay, supplementary exam will come, don't worry. Become a good person. Become a good person. Why supplementary? There should be empty hall, is it, in supplementaries? The government spends so much of money for supplementary exam.
Yes.
Why you waste their money here? Nobody will fail if you talk to your son. You say, God, no, that neighbor fellow, 94, yours should be 1 plus 1. Neighbor has got an Audi. I should get something, okay? Okay, you have a nice, beautiful, I have a Bolero, which is not good for Bangalore city. It takes away the whole road, actually. It's so big. And if a neighbor buys some beautiful Ford, big car, if I am worried about that him, the beauty of my thing is gone. You know, we enjoy. Live it. Intelligence, intuition. Zen is about no logic, only magic. Intuition. Where is the measurement for intuition? Okay? We have so much of schools which teach us intelligence, knowledge, skills. Now attitudes also has come. Attitude schools also has come, and they teach attitude. That's called positive attitude. But I was a product of that school, positive attitude. Okay. How to shake hand, body language. But again, it's an artificial. Okay. So you put up a mask. Personality. What is personality? Persona means mask. You want to put up a mask. Hi, Sajini.
Sorry, I'm late.
Come, you're too early for next lesson. We all know each other for a long time. So, actually I'm at home, don't worry. A lot of friends are here. And intelligence people, attitude training, still there are guys who are doing it. But actually this is phased out. After the NLP started taking over, actually it is phased out. The earlier definition of personality is more of expression, expressing characters. How good in your character is more important than your personality. Personality is a temporary. What is you inside is character. So increase that bank, character bank inside. Okay? If my house is clean, neighbor's house, put all your garbage into neighbor's. That. Let us pray that the whole area is. Whenever I see a garbage pile, I give a thought. Then by coming back now, I should be removed. 99% of the time, it is removed. It's key. Positive thoughts, affirmations, complaint, BBMP. You touch it. You touch the filth, you'll understand. I really pity these guys. The same divinity is there within them. Okay. Why? No. One furlong, you will do like this, you go now. But they are doing it. They are working there. Just imagine in a brigade road junction, that police cop who is maintaining the traffic. Just imagine the dust. How much he inhales. What he has done. The same divinity is also within him. Have we thanked? No. Intelligence. Thank God I am not there. As long as I am not there, my family is not affected, my house is not affected, my school is not affected. Fine. Then science is about mind, getting knowledge, getting intelligence, getting efficiency. No mind. Throw your mind. Science is about becoming a hero. Zen is about becoming eternal. That's the theme of my first book. Is I speak Kannada. Oh, okay. That's why I wanted to write in Kannada, zero to hero. The concept is we are eternal zeros. We should be in that eternal, anchored to that eternal zero. Otherwise, if people start thinking that the moment they become heroes, I am born as a hero. No. You are a zero, you will be a zero. Okay? Shunyadinda shunya. Shunya. In between two shunyas, you achieve something, that's all. From womb to tomb, from zero to zero, you achieve something. Actually, we call it, we get lost in that. I am Chief Minister of Karnataka. I am affirming. And one should not forget from where he came. How many ladders they kick. Please, they should keep those ladders in the same place. Now, this is about Zen. Who is the Zen master? One who gives the key to open up the divinity. That is the man. Who, I don't want to read out, it's a very long one. Unconditional love, talks of, and also kicks. Very beautiful. A master is the one who kicks, who should kick also. Not kicks in the sense, not literally, maybe kick out. Most of the Zen masters are extreme emotional guys, okay? You don't know. I also react. But it's a very temporary. Okay? Out of dharma or love, he does it, okay? And rich, poor, is a wanderer. That's one more quality of the Zen master. He never stays. Not one home. He doesn't have one home. Not that he has many wives. He doesn't have one. So that means he doesn't take his home as only one home. The whole world is home. He goes. Patriji says always, I have thousands of homes, wherever, whichever country, whichever city I am in. He never stays in a hotel. He stays in a humanitarian's house. So, he creates friends. Wherever he goes, hello, how are you? Hi. He'll talk to you, a rock also. Hello, how are you, rock? What are you doing? Just move a little, I want to go. So, he's like a friend that Maitreya Baba he has. And frank, he doesn't talk, no dualities. But, next. Yes. And this is about the speech which I wrote 12 years ago on Zen and the art of building construction, which got an international award in 2001. How to use Zen in building construction, okay? There is an expression like this: blend between wood and mud, stone and steel, glass and granite, powder and paint, tools and technology, blend between outer skill and the inner will. I have written an expression which I don't know really how I got it. I wept after I wrote this. I saw a master in a mason, in a painter, in an electrician, in a manual labor who converts my plan into a reality. Otherwise, it will be just a piece of paper scattered in ink. I always respected the people who create things, give form to formless things. Sculptors, masons, carpenters, so many gardeners. This is an empty place. The garden is ready after 1 month. This is a gardener. So, please, this got an international award. Okay, then how Zen began. I have 20 minutes. Don't worry, it is available on the internet, you can read my book. Zen is not an intellectual knowledge to be learned or something. It is a new way of life, that's all. Okay? It is not that you don't know, and most of the things I think you know it. I am only rephrasing and relooking into life. But how it started was that is an amazing. Once Buddha was carrying a flower in his hand to give a sermon. He went to a village. A huge gathering was there, okay? And people thought that he will give a sermon. He was sitting quiet like a Ramana Maharshi, okay? How many people have heard that read a book that Ramana Maharshi never spoke much? Okay. His aura was so powerful. People used to go and sit at the feet of the Ramana Maharshi and just go out like that. He was sitting just like everybody. Those who want to have the information mongers, kuturla, I want to know more. That mumukshu. One who is a mumukshu is a person who really seeks. Okay, we need to develop that mumukshapa. It means in true seeker. Okay, so people became restless. This fellow is not speaking. Buddha, he came from so much of distance. He's not speaking. What is this? Then Ananda was sitting in the front. Okay, in the front. He smiled at him. Okay. Not Ananda, I'm sorry, Mahakashyap. Ananda was his cousin, okay, and come Shishya. Mahakashyap. He was looking at the flower and watching for 1 hour. He looked at Mahakashyap. He smiled. You see the smile? He gave that flower to him. He said one thing in the Pali Bhasha. Pali is a Nepal's official language. You know that? It's a mix. It's a one form of Sanskrit. Okay? There are a lot of. He said, whatever I wanted to say, I have already said. Mahakash understood. I am giving this flower. He understood. This walked out. This is the beginning of Zen. Okay? Zen is not about talking. It's not about giving sermons. It's not about making some sounds. Zen happens in deep silence. Okay. You don't have to do anything. Just go to the school of engineering and sit next to, you take any bench, you have the money says raise. You get answer. No talking. Don't just go and sit. Don't talk. Only go to the lecture whenever there is. So it's also needed. You don't have to. Zen is about silence. Sit at the feet of the master. Buddha never said anything. Whoever who goes in, I have this problem, come, sit. Just observe your breath. And I'm happy. Whoever, come, sit, take a seat. Just close your eyes. That is. So Zen moved on from Akashyap in 6th century from Kanchipuram. Bodhidharma took it to China. And Dhyana became Zan or Chan, okay, whatever it is. It is there in my book. All the things are very brief, about 140 pages. Dhyan became Chan or Zan, okay, in China. Finally, it ended up in Japan, became Zen. Japanese are the only people who are followers of real Zen. Okay, when Zen car came, people thought that is the name of a car, Zen. So Suzuki is the name of a Zen master. You know that? Suzuki is not something. Suzuki is a Zen master. So Zen is about Jnana, Dhyana, Zen. And it became Deen in Arabia. There is a similarity. Deen, all similar meaning. This is the story of Zen and what Buddha gave the seeds of Zen in India. Whatever reasons, historical reason, it didn't sprout. The consciousness of India was not ready to take Zen. Okay. Bodhidharma took it to China. Of course, it went to other countries later. And even in China, it didn't flower. It take deep rooted, sprouted, but it didn't flower. It flowered in Japan. And you go and refer any maybe internet